422, June 19th. These terrorists have got some pretend to contribute hustle where they assault me all day and pretend they're giving me fame. I never sought fame. If there's fame in my life and my actions and behaviors, it's my fame. I wasn't seeking it. But if it came, it's mine. But I don't know what this fame retarded nonsense is. These fucking retarded telepathy people are always talking about. Never was seeking fame. I'm just seeking justice, trying to get these fucking serial killers behind bars. But anything that's mine is mine. I don't know what this fame shit is, but if I have fame, it's my fame. But yeah, I've never been on TV. I tell these guys they're fucking crazy. But regardless of that, anything that's mine is mine. These people need prison. But they're doing this pretend to contribute hustle where they are pretending they program me to make ideas. And then they're pretending they're owed money for it. They're not owed shit. They don't contribute anything other than negativity, hate, violence, and abuse into my life. And they keep looking for these excuses to use this tech on me and like pretending I need it or want it. Yeah, I don't want it. They're just committing assault and pretending they're owed. They're pretending to contribute to something. And then they're pretending like when I make ideas, they pretend they program me to make ideas. They didn't program shit. They're lying to people with psychiatric illness and people who are delusional. Anyone who falls for that has psychiatric illnesses and delusional. Anyone who thinks their programming works is delusional and has psychiatric illness, criminal negligence and is fucking retarded, or is just a criminal and a fucking liar. They don't program anything. All these people do is sit around all day assaulting me and impair me all day. They don't program anything, and I never asked for their fucking retarded technology. Regardless of that, yeah, I mean, this is their programming. They claim, like, let's say there's a guy who's a runner. They're gonna be like, I'm gonna program him not to run anymore. And then, like, they chop his leg off, and then he, like, can no longer run. They're like, see, I programmed him not to run, as I've said before. So that's what their programming is. They basically, like, put a bullet in your brain and be like, see, I programmed him not to think. See, I programmed him not to do analysis anymore. But they're really just damaging your brain and body. And then they're just lying to some community of fucking morons, either with criminal negligence, psychiatric illness, or just fucking liars with zero credibility, trying to make their programming look real. So it's a pretend to contribute hustle, but there's more than that. They're trying to steal money by saying they programmed and get money for data and IP theft. I'm a victim of maybe in Dubai or Dallas or something. They didn't program shit. At the same time, they're also trying to make their programming look desirable, as I tipped off law enforcement about, because they're trying to get devices with telepathy for espionage and economic espionage purposes in people. So they're like, oh, I can program your son to make ideas. These fucking morons who fall for this shit. They're like, really? And then they're like, yeah. And then they stick devices in their brains. And then now they're harvesting from their brains via telepathy and committing espionage and blackmailing them, extorting them, what have you, or trying to. So be wary for that. The programming does not work. It's a waste of money. It's theft. It's a financial crime scam. It's part of a terrorist conspiracy. So look for all the people trying to make the programming look real. They're all involved with terrorist conspiracy, a vast majority of them in financial crimes, as well as betting manipulation. And they're trying to get devices for espionage inside of people by trying to make it look real, as well as trying to get devices in people to try to abuse them into compliance and silence. But yeah, and then the other guys are trying to use it to then act like they contribute to something, like they're pretending they program me to play the guitar. They didn't program shit. In fact, all they were doing while I was playing the guitar was assaulting me and trying to impair me. When I make ideas, they just assault me and try to impair me. So don't fall for bullshit. These guys are stealing money and property. They don't contribute anything but hate, negativity, abuse, violence, sexual violence, and oppression. They're 1,000% oppressors. They bring nothing positive to my life, only negativity. They'll all get caught right now. It's in my mind. Don't fall for it and get a device in your brain and then become a little, a leak of info. They're trying to get devices for espionage into people's brains. Be wary. And they're also stealing money. And don't be a fucking moron and contribute to terrorist financing, because these guys who are pretending to contribute are stealing money and then using this money, gambling with it, what have you, and financing terrorism. Rapists, murderers, pedophiles, Nazis, Mengele, mutilator, maniacs, Joseph Goebbels, propaganda machines, and everything that is wrong with the world in the past and the present, as well as their financing slavery, New Age mind slavery, and outright suck. And these people suck, and I'm fed up with these people, and they're neuromodulating me right now, and this is evidence of how much they suck. But they just started knocking me out. But these guys need to go to prison. But that's and more evidence of witness tampering. And more evidence of 24/7 stalking. They're literally stalking me right now, playing with my nervous system as I'm communicating, and like impairing regions of my brain. So I mean, ponder that on like an intelligence officer, a politician, an intelligence officer, reading a lot of information related to a case, and they're watching his brain as he thinks, and then impairing his brain during certain moments while he's studying information, and then maybe key information that's supposed to stand out to him doesn't. They even like tamper with your brain to block what they call bridging, and try to block different regions of the brain communicating, and then maybe they'll even try to impair him linking certain pieces of information together. So it's a real life threat. I don't know who's not getting it, but it's a global threat to security. And these people lying about it are threats to mankind. These people lying for the people involved, the investors involved, and the telepathy investors are threats to mankind and a threat to America, a threat to your children, a threat to your family, your friends, everyone. So be wary. And then these people lying about this RICO that's financing terrorism, organized crime, highly illegal, unethical, inhumane human experimentation, financing illegal weapons manufacturing and distribution, financing the distribution of satellites into space with implantation weapons, COVID dissemination weapons, as well as gamma radiation satellites are also threats to mankind. Now people can give you cancer covertly in the privacy of your own home in America, as well as elsewhere because of these fucking idiots. Praise Jesus.